No, ¿qué carajo hice? Hay que probarlo por la ciencia.
La próxima sí.
Ya te pegas a la izquierda. Ok, si estás aquí. Y ahora.
Qué difícil,
Pero... No, hermano.
no sé ni dónde estoy, no sé cómo ir. No sé. Ay.
No, ve que te pegue la araña.
Something like that, but like capture the flag points, right? And then 8 people running all around with their own screens and all that. I think we could just do them. Like, it's not that hard anymore. Like, I think I've gotten good enough at just like it's kind of eating away at me. Just like